This is a really cool office project, and I want to walk you guys through some of the design features that we made in order to make this thing really special. Now, one of the first feature cabinets that I'm a really big fan of are these pocket door cabinets. They simply open up and then the door slides back into the pocket frame. So you don't have this door hanging out all the time. Like if you want to keep this open, this door can be shoved back into the cabinet itself, which keeps your countertops clear and eliminates having to move stuff around and declutter. They just got a really cool action to them. I mean, it's super unique. All right, this little section here, it's kind of got a hidden feature in it. This is a dimmable LED that goes under this floating shelf here. And let me just show you, this LED is actually routed into the bottom of the shelf so that you don't have like a big sticky wire sticking down. It's actually inset into the shelf. That's going to be a really great feature, like if he wants to work late at night or early in the morning and doesn't want all the overhead lights on, you can simply just maybe turn on this light here. The next cool feature we have, so these are file drawer cabinets, and they've got these metal bars in here that are going to allow them to put, those file folders in there. And this is just a much better solution than simply having a bunch of those big metal file bases. Obviously the cabinets look a lot nicer and a lot cleaner. Although the majority of these are all file bases, he's also got a nice drawer base here where you can just store like pens, pencils, and kind of everyday office supplies. So we did include that and make sure that was in this design. Under this countertop here, obviously this isn't a great space to put a drawer, because if you open up a drawer, well, how are you going to put anything in there? So we went with a full height door here, and this can work if he's got like some longer term storage stuff, or really just anything that's a little larger that's probably not going to fit into these drawers. We wanted to use this so at least this space isn't, completely wasted. So the other thing you'll notice is this span here is pretty long for a countertop. Now you definitely can do that with a quartz or a granite. This is easily over a 6-foot span. These are custom white oak butcher block countertops, and had this bracket system integrated into them, and it's made out of stainless steel rods that are acting as stiffeners to help support each of these sections, because like I said, it's a super long span. And really the best part is this thing is rock solid. If I were to do this with like a quartz or a granite, I feel like that would just break and snap immediately. But this stuff is super solid, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Another feature I really like is the fact that we have floating shelves in here. Sometimes that can kind of be seen as a little bit trendy and a little over the top, but I really like it in this space because this is where he can decorate, add his own decor if he chooses, and also just maybe keep some books or some nice long-term items up there. In that same vein, we also have 2 open shelf pantry cabinets here. They have a finished veneer interior, so it doesn't look cheap. We just have the maple print on the inside. This is going to be nice, additionally for bookcases and decorations. But the other thing I like about it is it delineates each space. So this is the TV space, that over there is the office space. And depending on how you look at it, it could either be a plus or a minus, because he probably can't really watch the TV while he's working, but that's a nice feature nonetheless. This is an underrated feature of this project. So a lot of times what you'll have is white base trim. That's this stuff down here. A lot of time trim packages are just painted white. It's just kind of a common thing to do. But instead of introducing more colors, because we've got the blue, we've got gold knobs, we've got the beautiful white oak countertops, we've got these kind of wood look floors. Instead of introducing another white and gray wall color, we just decided to paint all the base trim and the wainscoting here in that gray wall paint. That way it just kind of simplifies everything and distracts you less from the cabinetry that's all here. Now, that was sort of a quick rundown of this office design. If you guys have any questions or things that you want to see, let me know in the comments and we'll try to answer them.